Right. Well, since we're in an election period, let me just say what the parties will say they will do. So Labour say if they're elected, they'll build 1 million homes over the next Parliament, at least half of which will be council houses for rent. The Lib Dems have said they've got a target of 300,000 new homes a year. That's more than what Shelter says we need. And the Tories say they will stick to their commitment to build 1 million homes by 2020, which is almost in line with what apparently we need, and add a further 500,000 by the end of 2022. I mean, I think it is interesting that all the parties, there's a kind of consensus, isn't there, for the first time that we do need something quite radical in house building. So that in itself is progress. It's just a question of...
Well, just building houses alone won't be enough because, I mean, you know, we all know if you go in London, if you go now to Manchester, you're actually seeing whole blocks that have been built and are left empty because they're bought by people overseas who want to get some money in this country, and they don't care if they get a return on them. They're just getting money out of their country into here.
You guys are saying that Labour had a good record on building homes.
I said
no, they did not. They did not. In their 13 years in power, Afua, Labour built 7,870 homes. In Maggie Thatcher's time in power, she built 496,000 homes.
And how many of those were sold into the private sector?
But it's irrelevant. How many of these ones were sold into the private sector? How many was Labour? But you know, and yes, while I think I love the fact that Maggie Thatcher did this right to buy, because I come from an area where nobody owned their own home, and when they were allowed to, finally it was a matter of dignity and pride and something they could pass on to their kids. However, now I'm not so sure it's going to work, because the people in the direst need now will never be able to raise a mortgage, never, and there are going to be even less homes for them. Even if we build 14,000 or 40,000, there's going to be less homes for them to live in. You know, selling off now, I don't think it's going to work for people, because you're just depleting the stock we have.
But that's not what